very senior member, please.
Madam.
Please. Yes, Mr. Alphons. Please start.
Madam, I rise to speak to support and thank the President for his address.
You have 12 minutes.
Madam, how many minutes do I have?
12 minutes.
12 minutes. Please give me a warning just 1 minute before my time is due and I try to sit down.
Sure. Thank you.
I would like to touch upon the macroeconomic fundamentals of this country because even last year in my speech I spoke about the macroeconomic fundamentals. Madam, the global economy collapsed because of the pandemic. Every country, the global economy collapsed. It was worse than the 1929 depression. Every country. The global growth rate has come down, has shrunk. Global economy has shrunk by 4.4%. The first quarter of this year, our economy shrunk by 23.9%, close to 25%. So we are closing the year most probably with a negative growth rate of 7.7%. And just look at the fundamentals. Even during this period, the expenditure by the government has gone up by 28%. Last year, the expenditure was about 30.2 lakh crores, and this year, during the pandemic year, the expenditure was 34.5 lakh crores, which is an increase of 28%. Madam, the expenditure, capital expenditure, which was only 4.12 crores was whatever was budgeted. But we went up to 4.49 crores. And for the next year, we have now put in 5.54 crores, which is an increase of 34.5%. This is dramatic. Look at the inflation. Let me come to also the bad side. Because of the supply chain breakdown, inflation between April and December was about 6.6%. That is only because of the breakdown of supply chain. Now it's come down to 4.6%. And during the 6 years of NDA rule, Modi government, inflation has been well below 5% against 10.1% during the UPA rule. Ramesh, you are an expert in economics. And what was the inflation for food items? 15 to 20%, most of the time hovering around 17.5 to 8% during the Congress rule. So inflation is well within control. Fiscal deficit, madam, we are Keynesians in a way, fundamentally, which basically says put purchasing power into the hands of the people during trouble. But one of the things which we don't do, which Keynes said is, if there is nothing else to do, Keynes said, dig trenches, pay money to the people, in the evening fill it up again. We don't do that. We spend the money on infrastructure. This is where we are not exactly Keynesians, put money into the hands of people. We had 5 mini budgets by which 27.1 lakh crores were set aside as stimulus package during the corona. Madam, and look at the FDI. During times of trouble, where do the world put money in? The largest FDI in the world came to India during the pandemic. And you know what is the money that's coming to the stock exchange? You might ask, what is the relevance of stock exchange? When we came to power, madam, the BSE index was 27,000. And of course, it had reached 49,000 earlier. Today, you know what is the peak BSE index today? Just about an hour back, it was 50,900 on the BSE index. It had come down to 25,300 during March, April, but it's gone up. Why? Let me tell you, it's very easy to make speeches. When people put money into stocks, when people put money into the exchange, that is a confidence in that government, that is confidence in the Prime Minister of that country. People have put money there. They don't put, it's very easy to shout slogans, but when you put money, people assess who is able to govern, who is able to deliver. Therefore, stock exchange, in a way, I'm not saying ultimate, in a way, is the indicator of the confidence of the people. Now, look at the foreign investment in the stock exchange. Number itself, madam, $9.8 billion came into the stock market. This is the highest anywhere in the world. Highest anywhere in the world. And of course, the World Bank says, sorry, I'm not saying, the International Monetary Fund chief economist Geeta Gopinath says, India is going to grow at 11% next year, 22-23. And China is going to grow only at 8.1%. So, once again, in the coming year, India is going to be the fastest growing economy in the world next year. And the year after that, we are going to grow at 6.87%, which again is going to be the highest, fastest growing economy in the world. World has trust in us. And look at the way we handled pandemic. I'm very happy that there are some people in the opposition sitting out there who are magnanimous, who are realists. I'm extremely thankful to Mr. Anand Sharma for those very kind words. He said he's been very bipartisan in the subject committee. But today, I saw a sense of fear in him when he stood up. He said, sorry, even though I said that, I like to dilute it. I'm sorry, Anand Sharmaji, you are a good man. Continue to be a good man. Don't turn bad. Don't turn bad. Be good. That's a good thing. Madam, I participated in over 50 debates on the agriculture bill. We keep saying, Jai Jawan, Jai Kisan. I'm possibly both because my father was for the Second World War. And he quit in 1946 from the British Army because they did not give us independence. In protest, he quit and he came back home to be a teacher. The British came after him. He ran away to Pune to a place called Satara. That is where I was conceived. And of course, I was delivered in Kerala. He became a school teacher back. In my family, we had 9 children. Before my father went to school, all of us 9 children used to be lined up and made to work on the ground in the field. We produced everything that was required in the family. Today, madam, I have 34 people staying in my bungalow, government bungalow. Very thankful to Mr. Hardeep Puri. I have 34 people staying there who are unemployed. We produce every vegetable that is required in my family. Hudaji, where are you? You governed Haryana for how many years? Your family? And you are coming and talking here that the farmers are not well off? Madam, I do not understand the logic even after participating 50 debates as to what is wrong with the agri bills at all. I can't find out one point at all. Put your money where your mouth is. What did we do? If you have purchased, if under MSP we have paid 72.5% more than you people in 5 years from 2009 to 2013, and if we have paid 139.6% more for paddy than what you have paid in 5 years, I do not understand where we have gone wrong. From 1,345 rupees, we have increased the price of wheat to 1,925. That of paddy, we have increased from 1,345, we've increased to 1,888. Is it not real money? Are these 72% and 139%? Is it not real? Here, Digvijay Singh ji, you talked about realities with Digvijay Singh. I am talking about reality and numbers. You tell me one fraction of the number which I am telling you is wrong, Mr. Digvijay Singh. Please, tell me. Let's talk numbers. Please, let's talk numbers. And about pulses, you paid 326 crores in your entire 5 years. We paid 10,500 crores for pulses alone. Is it not? And when we paid 1,13,000 crores to the farmer under PM's Kisan Nidhi, is it not money which has gone to the farmer? When we have paid 42 Jaddan accounts, we have paid 13.5 lakh crores. Is it not money? I'm not conceding. We will debate this outside in the coffee shop. Is it not money? Madam, is it not money that is gone to the farmer because more than 50% of the people in this country depend on farming? This 13.5 lakh crores which we are given to the kids into the Jaddan account, is it not money that is gone to the farmers? Tell me. Let me come to the health sector. 137% is fantastic. But let me tell you some of the dramatic things which the Modi government has done. You know, child mortality, it has come down from 89 in 1990, it has come down to 28 in 2020. Come down from 89 child deaths, come down from 89 in 1990 to 28 today. Is it not a huge achievement of the Modi government? Now, taking, for example, infant mortality rate, that is children dying before the age of 1. It has come down from 89 to 28. Actually, what I talked was child mortality. In 1990, 3.4 million children died before the age of 5. You know how many children died in 2020? It's very sad, but only so few children died. 8,24,000 from 3.4 million. It's come down dramatically. Which government did it? Take maternal mortality. It's come down from 212 in 1990. It's come down to 113. These are the dramatic achievements of Modi government. Come on, give it to us.
Honourable member, you have
Give it to us.
more. 1 minute more. 1 minute more.
1 minute.
You asked me
Okay.
to warn you.
Let me come down to this entire agitation. Please, it's very easy to be disruptive. For us MPs, the most powerful weapon are these 5 buttons on this here. When we want to say something, let us say something. Revolution doesn't take place. Bombs are not made because of anything, because we saw the seeds of dissent against the government. When you saw the seeds of hatred against the government, my dear people, my dear parliamentarians, you are sowing the seeds of extremism. Here a lot of people try to make small of whatever happened in the Red Fort. Madam, this is treason. If this is not treason, what is it? Tell me. If this is not treason, who is responsible? Have a backbone. If you are leading an agitation, Mr. Takait, and then you tell people, take rods with you, please remember to make sure you have the lathis with you. And then finally you shed tears and say, sorry, I didn't know. Have a backbone, people who lead it. You people out there
Please
who
conclude.
support, who sow
Honourable
the
member.
seeds of dissent against the government, who sow the seeds of hatred against the government. Remember, bombs are not made anywhere. It's made in the human mind. Weapons are made in the human mind. It took only 10 people to destroy the US. It doesn't take 2
You
people,
address
Mr.
the chair,
Jairamji.
sir.
Please do not do this.
Honourable
Let's be
member, address the
bipartisan.
chair.
Let's build this country. Here is the Prime Minister. Here is a government which has done miracles. Let's support it.
Okay.
I would like to intervene.
In very short.
Only 1 minute.
Yes, please.
Honourable member has a very checkered career, ma'am, from the IAS to different political parties and to finally in the BJP. So I would like to tell him, that, one second,
No,
one
just let
second.
him finish.
What? Okay,
Okay,
fine,
let him finish.
fine. So I am responding to that. You had a very checkered career, sir. I admire you. The point I'm trying to make is, he is quoting figures from 1990 to 2021. Out of the 31 years, Modi ji has been there for only 6 years. And also, I challenge him on every issue that you have pointed out in any debate on any forum. The last point, man, treason for hoisting a national flag or any other flag on the Red Fort. What about the treason of the RSS, which did not hoist a national flag from 1947 to 2023?
Okay, now we will...
What about
Thank
the
you,
treason
sir.
of the RSS?
The next speaker, Sasmit Patra. Dr. Sasmit, sorry, now it's over. Dr. Sasmit Patra. Dr. Sasmit Patra will be speaking now. Okay. Okay, that's okay. Dr. Sasmit Patra.